Hello, everyone. Let's begin segment 3. I'm sorry, my cat has decided to join again. There she is. I think she likes learning English with you. So, okay, for segment 3 today, we will begin with lesson A from unit 9. So, if you have your green color student book ready, let's turn to page 110. 110. So it looks like this. And we can see about 5 pictures here. Let's make some observations together. Picture 1 here. We see Monica. What's your observation about her? Does she look upset about something? Picture 2, we have Samantha. She's on her phone. Okay, picture 3 looks like a robber, someone trying to break into somewhere. Picture 4, we can see a very messy, there's a vocab word, clothing, what do we call this here? Clothing cabinet or drawers, and a messy room below. If we see picture 5, we see a neighborhood watch. This is the same picture that I used in the PowerPoint presentation. Okay, now, as we have talked about for previous listening exercises, it's always good and helpful and useful to read the questions first, to notice the words that we should listen for, and to prepare ourselves with some listening goals. So if you can, look with me on the next page. So if you notice also, we see in the gray box all of these words that I introduced to you in the PowerPoint presentation. So after a few moments and after we listen, we will try to fill in the blank to do more practice with these words. Okay, let's look at the top, exercise 2, and you will notice 2 questions. Who are the speakers? Based on the pictures, would you say Monica and Samantha? And number 2, what are they talking about? Now, we saw the pictures and we have introduced some vocabulary. Everything is related and similar in topic. So what's your guess about what their conversation will be about? Let's take a moment to look at the questions below in this chart. So if we see here 5 questions. Number 1, what happened at Monica and Todd's house? Number 2, where were Monica and Todd when the robbery happened? And number 3, what did the robber steal? Number 4, how has the neighborhood changed? And the last question, what does Samantha think they should do? Okay, we have one answer already, number 1. And we know that someone broke into their house. So, are you ready to listen together? I will play for you one time at least, and then you can pause after we finish and listen again. So let's begin.
Unit 9, Daily Living. Page 111, Exercises 2A and 2B.
Hello?
Samantha, this is Monica.
Monica, I've been waiting for you to call. But, you sound really strange. Are you okay?
Well, actually, no, I'm not. Not at all. Somebody broke into our house tonight.
broke into your house? That's terrible. When? How?
Well, around 7:30, we went over to the Marinos next door to watch a movie. And while we were there, someone broke into our house and robbed us. They stole our TV, DVD player, jewelry, and some cash. I still can't believe it.
Oh, that's awful. How did the robber get in?
He broke a window in the back bedroom. You should see the mess. There's glass all over the floor, and there are books and CDs and clothes all over the place. And, Samantha, they took my mother's ring. I'm so upset.
Oh, did you call the police?
Of course. They've already been here.
What's happening to our neighborhood? We never used to have so much crime. When the kids were little, we didn't even lock the front door.
Well, I'm just glad we weren't home when it happened.
Oh, Monica, I feel so bad for you. And I'm worried. Did you hear someone robbed Mr. Purdy last week, too, while he was out taking a walk? I think we should start a neighborhood watch program, don't you?
Yeah, we've been talking about that for months. I agree. It's time we finally did it. But right now, I have to clean up this mess.
Do you want me to come over, Monica? I could help you clean up.
You're the best, Samantha. Yeah, come as quickly as you can. Thanks.
Okay, we will pause there. Now, do you notice in the questions we have 5 W's? Who, what, why, when, and where. So I'm curious, could you catch when did the robbery happen? What time did the robber break in? Okay, I can't hear your answer, but if you heard any numbers in the listening, you may have heard 7:30 p.m. 7:30 p.m. So let's talk about the answers first. So we have what happened. What? We know someone broke in. Number 2, where? Where were Monica and Todd when the robbery happened? Did you catch it? They were not at home, thankfully, but they were... Now, if you need to pause and listen again, you can at this time, but I will tell the answer. They were at their neighbor's house. At their neighbor's house. So next question 3, what? What did the robber steal? Did you hear any details? They stole a TV, DVD player. Nowadays we don't use DVDs too much anymore. Some jewelry and also cash. So now, what kind of jewelry was stolen? Did you catch that detail? If you heard that, it was Monica's mother's ring. That would be very sad indeed. Number 4, we have a question, how? So how has the neighborhood changed? Based on this topic and this listening practice, I think we can agree it is more dangerous. There is more crime. Okay, crime is a vocab word. So bad changes, right? And the last question, what? What does Samantha think they should do? And what does she say? Now, if you remember the picture on the previous page, okay, she thinks they should start a neighborhood watch. Do you agree? What do you think? So, How did you do? Could you hear 100%? Did you catch all of the answers? I hope so. Okay, now let's look below once again to the vocabulary that we can see. And I'm going to ask you at this time to pause again and try to fill in the blank by yourself. Okay? So pause it to yourself and let's check. Let's check again. I'm going to read it, and as we get to the blank, I will pause, and I want you to say out loud, what's your guess? Are you ready? Monica calls Samantha with bad news. While Monica and Todd were out, someone broke into their home and stole their TV, DVD player, jewelry, and some cash. Monica is upset because the robber took her mother's ring. Okay, this is the answer that we discussed before. She says the person got in through a window in the back bedroom. Ooh, you have heard my story about my computer being stolen. And the robber or robbers used a very small kitchen window and walked through the entire apartment and got all the floors dirty and made a mess like the picture we saw before. Let's keep going. Samantha is worried. She says they never used to have so much crime in their neighborhood. She tells Monica that last week someone blank robbed their neighbor, Mr. Purdy, too. Samantha thinks they should start a neighborhood watch program. Monica agrees, but first she needs to clean up the mess in her house. Samantha offers to come over to help. Okay? So, I hope that you could fill in the blanks correctly. I hope that you could hear all of these vocabulary words in the listening practice. Excuse me. In fact, let's listen one more time, and this time, let's have the listening goal to catch all the vocabulary. So in segment 1 and segment 2 in the PowerPoint presentation, we introduced vocabulary, but I did not give all of the definitions clearly. So I want to give you one more chance to listen and see if listening again can help you to catch more meaning and catch the feeling about this topic. All right? So let's listen again if we can.
Unit 9, Daily Living. Page 111, Exercises 2A and 2B.
Hello?
Samantha, this is Monica.
Monica, I've been waiting for you to call. But, you sound really strange. Are you okay?
Well, actually, no, I'm not. Not at all. Somebody broke into our house tonight.
Broke into your house? That's terrible. When? How?
Well, around 7:30, we went over to the marinas next door to watch a movie. And while we were there, someone broke into our house and robbed us. They stole our TV, DVD player, jewelry, and some cash. I still can't believe it.
Oh, that's awful. How did the robber get in?
He broke a window in the back bedroom. You should see the mess. There's glass all over the floor, and there are books and CDs and clothes all over the place. And, Samantha, they took my mother's ring. I'm so upset.
Oh, did you call the police?
Of course. They've already been here.
What's happening to our neighborhood? We never used to have so much crime. When the kids were little, we didn't even lock the front door.
Well, I'm just glad we weren't home when it happened.
Oh, Monica, I feel so bad for you. And I'm worried. Did you hear someone robbed Mr. Purdy last week, too, while he was out taking a walk? I think we should start a neighborhood watch program, don't you?
Yeah, we've been talking about that for months. I agree. It's time we finally did it. But right now, I have to clean up this mess.
Do you want me to come over, Monica? I could help you clean up.
You're the best, Samantha. Yeah, come as quickly as you can. Thanks.
Okay. So, did you hear broke into? Come over at the end. Samantha will come over to help Monica clean up the mess. Okay, did you hear crime? They talked about more crime in the neighborhood. How did the robber get in? He got in by coming through the window, small bedroom window. The word mess, we heard her say, it's a mess, so much mess. And robbed and robber, I think you heard that. Stole. Samantha, he stole my mother's ring. Okay, this example using stole. And finally, worried about the neighborhood crime. Okay, now, if you need to listen again at home, listen and practice repeating, listening for vocabulary, maybe any new information, new details that you can catch. And I would like to offer some practice before we come back next week. Okay? So a little bit of practice. First, call your partner again, conversation partner, or someone at home that you can practice with. And in the PowerPoint presentation at the end of segment 2, I wrote some questions to ponder. So you may use those questions to discuss with your partner through phone call or video chat. I hope that you will be creative to do this practice. Okay, and the second homework, in your workbook, okay, in your white colored Ventures 3 workbook, let's do additional listening practice. And you will find it on pages 102 and 103. So at the beginning of next week in segment 1, we can quickly check the answers, and then we will continue to lesson B, and we're going to talk about some verb tense again. And this time we will talk about past perfect progressive. Okay, so I look forward to seeing you again soon and also receiving your homework. So far, I have received a few of your email submissions with last week's writing assignment. So thank you. If you have not, I will still accept. So please send me your essay and I will do my best to grade those quickly and give you feedback. So stay healthy and well. And I look forward to seeing you again soon.